Starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. And for Utah, Colin Sexton out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, you're through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be, but nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet. First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Kessler. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Mills finds Butler. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Now here's Kessler. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dunn. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Mills with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Dunn outside. Sexton looking around. Over Hero. Sexton misses.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Hero, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hero against Sexton. Pass to Dunn. The ball's knocked loose.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
13 feet out. The shot by Butler, no good. The Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Hendricks. He shoots. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Mills. In his last outing with 12 points. Hero for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Now a timeout called by Utah. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for John Collins.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now here's Sexton. He picked up 15 in their last win against New Orleans.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Rozier against Clarkson from 15 feet away. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all three levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Dunn with it. MP's there. That cuts the lead to single digits. Dunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Chris Dunn, remarkably comfortable in the mid-range. You get him the ball in that spot, he'll take care of the rest.
We've got Walker Kessler. Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Sexton against Hero. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Dunn. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Mills. Count that bucket. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Dunn outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over Mills. Here's Kessler. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Mills, the pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Mills has got 3 assists in the game.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. Lays it up and banks it in. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
MP inside. Defended by Dunn. Cash. Mills with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And the Jazz call time here.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors provided a really nice lift. He ended up with 12 points and really dictated the action, taking it to the D and repeatedly getting to the line. There was a lot to like about his approach. He was aggressive, yet he didn't force things. Really solid game.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Sexton against Martin. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Heat. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Here's Adebayo. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That'll do it for the first half. Heat out in front. They're up by 11. And join us. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Heat shooting just 42% so far in the game. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at power forward. Dunn's shot is good.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
Hero finds Butler. Jimmy Butler on the attack. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Dunn. Markkanen outside. 6 to shoot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And as we are about to turn over the calendar, these are the rookies who are set to dominate the league for years to come. Let's look at the rookie race. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
He's not far outside the top 10, but hard to see him factoring into the race of Rookie of the Year at this point.
I agree. Too much of the season has already passed, and too many terrific players are in front of him. But I think he's got a lot to build on in the second half of the season.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Markkanen outside. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lowry Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Heat now. Adebayo passes to Mills. He tries for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to Dunn. From 13, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Listen, Dunn has got elite power and elite speed, and it's paying dividends in the paint.
Good on the second one. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
40.
And how about we check the numbers for Lauri Markkanen? The Heat with the lead. Here's Mills. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jovic. Three-pointer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Mills has got 4 assists now tonight. Well, the Jazz shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Kessler with it. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's Dunn. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. And so it's Utah with it, down by 12. Dunn outside. Shoots over Hero, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Cash. Mills with the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
So it's both teams making substitute. Here's Kessler. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Markkanen. He's guarded by Hero. Clarkson for three. Rebounded by Butler. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Walker Kessler out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Mills, the pass to Jovic. And here's Butler. Pass to Mills. 5 to shoot. Hero on the wing. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Mills, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Tipped away. And here we go, the Heat fast break. On the wing, MP. It's guarded by Markkanen. Mills, the pass to Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Kept alive. Hendricks. And the layup falls.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Mills. Miami, no good that time either.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
And it's Clarkson missing. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. And here's Mills for 3. Counted from distance. And the Heat lead by 10.
You know, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 9 points here in the second half.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 7. 1:16 left to play in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. MP inside, defended by Dunn, and he comes up with a bucket.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
For the Jazz, this one not looking good. "54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Hero outside. Here's Mills. He can't get it to go. Markkanen with it, guarded by Adebayo. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Three-pointer, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
But tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Here's Markkanen. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Mills. No good, a bit long that time. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.